Hello everyone, welcome to Math is Fun. In this lesson, we'll explore writing, simplifying, and evaluating algebraic expressions, the building blocks of algebra. Our learning outcomes. In this lesson, you will learn about the following. First, algebraic expression and its parts, writing an algebraic expression, simplifying algebraic expressions, and lastly, evaluating algebraic expressions. What is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is a mathematical expression with constants, variables, and operations. For example, 2x plus 1. Parts of an algebraic expression. First is the constant. Constant is a fixed value in an expression. Next, variable. It is a letter that is used to represent an unknown value. Next, coefficient. It is a constant multiplier of a variable. And lastly, term. It is a constant, a variable, or a coefficient and variable multiplied together. Now that we understand the basics, let's move on to the next part, writing algebraic expressions. This is our problem. A fruit shake stand prepares 3 boxes of mangoes every day. All the boxes have an equal number of mangoes. What expression can we use to find out the number of mangoes in each box? So these are the step-by-step process on how we're going to write algebraic expression. First, what do we know? So in this problem, we know that there are 3 boxes. This means that 3 is a constant. Step 2, what is the unknown value? We do not know the number of mangoes in each box. Going back to our problem, let's represent the total number of mangoes as an algebraic expression. So step 3, represent the unknown with a variable. Let m is equal to the number of mangoes per box. Step 4, choose the operation to use. To get the total number of mangoes, we multiply the number of boxes by the number of mangoes in each box. Step 5. Write the expression. The algebraic expression for the total number of mangoes is 3m or 3 times m. Note that we can also use the operation addition, which means that 3m is equal to m plus m plus m. Take a look at how operations are used to write algebraic expressions. Next, we'll focus on simplifying algebraic expressions. Remember the following rules when simplifying algebraic expressions. It is important to identify whether the terms are like terms or unlike terms. Like terms are terms with the same variable and power and can be combined by addition or subtraction. For example, a plus a is equal to 2a. 2a squared plus 3a squared is equal to 5a squared. Unlike terms are terms with different variables or different power and cannot be combined by addition or subtraction. For example, a plus a squared plus b squared plus c. Only like terms can be combined, and recognizing the difference will help you simplify expressions correctly and avoid common mistakes. Let's try this problem. At the food stall, for every cup of avocado shake, 2 avocados are needed. And for every avocado toast, 1 avocado is needed. Write the algebraic expression for the total number of avocados needed for shakes and toasts both. Solution and answer. Step 1. What do we know? 2 avocados per cup and 1 avocado per toast. Step 2. What are the unknown values? Number of cups and number of toasts. Step 3. Represent the unknowns with variables. C is equal to the number of cups and T is equal to the number of toasts. Step 4. Choose the operation. Multiplication and addition. So 2 times C plus T. Note that 1T is equal to T. Step 5. Write the expression. The total number of avocados is equal to 2C plus T. Next, we'll move on to evaluating algebraic expressions. Here, you'll learn how to substitute given values for variables and use the order of operations to find the final value of an expression. What if a student buys 4 avocado shakes and 2 toasts? Using the algebraic expression, how many avocados would be needed for the student's order? In evaluating algebraic expressions, we can use substitution. Step 1. What do we know? The total number of avocados is equal to 2C plus T, where C is equal to the number of cups and T is the number of toast. Student bought 4 cups of avocado shakes and 2 avocado toasts. This means that C is equal to 4 and T is equal to 2. Step 2. Substitute the values. Total number of avocados is equal to 2C plus T. 2 times 4 plus 2. So 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. This is our final answer. There are 10 avocados needed for the boys' order. Let's apply what we have learned with some practice exercises. Which expression represents 5 more than 3 times a number n? A. 3n plus 5. B. 5n plus 3. C. 3 times the quantity n plus 5. Or D. n plus 15. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's translate first 5 more than 3 times a number n into mathematical symbol. First, we're going to translate 3 times a number n. This is equal to 3n. Next, 5 more than means add 5. So we have 3n plus 5. Therefore, our answer is letter A. Which expression matches the phrase, the quotient of a number x and 4 decreased by 7? A. 4x minus 7. B. X divided by the quantity of 4 minus 7. C. X divided by 4 minus 7. Or D. 7 minus x divided by 4. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's translate this mathematical statement into mathematical symbol. The quotient of a number x and 4 decreased by 7. So, quotient of x and 4 means x divided by 4. Decrease by 7 means subtract 7. So we have x divided by 4 minus 7. Therefore, the answer is letter C. A rectangle has a length of x plus 4 and a width of 3. Which expression represents the perimeter of the rectangle? A. 3x plus 12. B. 2x plus 14. C. 6x plus 8. Or D. 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 plus 3. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's find out the perimeter of a rectangle. This is the formula how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. P is equal to 2 times the length plus width. So, in our problem, length is equal to x plus 4 and width is equal to 3. Let's substitute these values into the formula. So, P is equal to 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 plus 3. By combining like terms, we have 2 times the quantity of x plus 7. Then, by using the distributive property, we have 2x plus 14. So, our final answer is letter B. Simplify the expression 4x plus 7 minus 2x plus 3. A, 6x plus 10. B, 2x plus 10. C, 2x plus 4. Or D, 6x plus 4. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's simplify this expression. First, we're going to combine like terms. So 4x minus 2x is equal to 2x. Next, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. Then let's just put it together. So 2x plus 10. And our answer is letter B. Simplify the expression 5 times the quantity of 2y minus 3 plus 4y. A, 10y minus 15 plus 4y. B, 10y minus 11. C, 14y minus 15. D, 14y minus 11. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's simplify this expression. First, distribute 5. So 5 times 2y is equal to 10y. 5 times negative 3 is equal to negative 15. Then just bring down positive 4y. Next, combine like terms. So let's add 10y and positive 4y. And the answer is equal to 14y. Then just copy minus 15. So our answer is letter C. Simplify the expression 3a plus 2 times the quantity of 4a minus 5. A, 11a minus 10. B, 11a minus 5. C, 14a minus 10. Or D, 7a minus 10. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's simplify the expression. First, we're going to distribute 2. So we have 2 times 4a is equal to 8a. 2 times negative 5 is equal to negative 10. Then just bring down 3a. Next, combine like terms. So we have 3a plus 8a is equal to 11a. Then bring down minus 10. So what do you think the answer? Alright, it's letter A, 11a minus 10. Evaluate 4x plus 6 when x is equal to 3. A, 18. B, 24. C, 30. Or D, 36. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's evaluate this expression. So first, substitute x is equal to 3 into the variable. So we have here 4 times 3 plus 6 is equal to 12 plus 6. And the final answer is letter A. Evaluate 2m squared minus 3m when m is equal to 4. A, 8. B, 20. C, 24. Or D, 32. What do you think the answer? Alright. First, let's substitute the value of m, which is 4, into the expression. So we have 2 times 4 raised to the exponent of 2 minus 3 times 4. So 4 raised to the exponent of 2, this means that 4 times 4, which is equal to 16, and negative 3 times 4 is equal to negative 12. Then let's multiply 2 and 16, and the answer is equal to 32. Then let's subtract 32 and 12. The final answer is equal to 20, and it is letter B. Evaluate the expression 5 times the quantity of p minus 2 plus 7 when p is equal to 6. A, 17. B, 20. C, 27. Or D, 37. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's substitute the value of p, which is 6, into the expression. So we have 5 times the quantity of 6 minus 2 plus 7. Okay, let's solve first 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4. Then 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Then let's add 20 plus 7 is equal to 27. So the final answer is letter C. A student simplified the expression below. 2 times the quantity of 3x plus 5 plus x is equal to 7x plus 10. What step shows the correct reasoning? A. Combine 3x and x to get 4x, then multiply by 2. B. Multiply 2 by 3x and 5 first, then add x. C. Add 5 and x first, then multiply by 2. Or D. Multiply 2 and x only, then add 3x and 5. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's find out the correct reasoning. So in the expression, 2 times the quantity of 3x plus 5 plus x is equal to 7x plus 10. First, distribute 2. So we have 2 times 3x is equal to 6x. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Then, add x. So we have 6x plus 10 is equal to 7x plus 10. So the correct answer is letter B. Multiply 2 by 3x and 5 first, then add x. That brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for learning with Math is Fun. Keep practicing and challenging yourself because every step you take builds your confidence in math. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy and enjoyable math lessons. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.